Hey, my friends, Kenny Chapman here, the Blue Collar Coach, coming to you with a quick message about mindset, about where your head's at, about your call count, about your bank account, about how busy you might be at the moment or slow. I've been on the phone most of the day. I've had coaching calls, had business meetings, I've talked to several different clients, a lot of things going on. And here's what I know. There are certain pockets of the country right now not being blessed by great weather. I know I'm living in Arizona now, and my gosh, it's warmer here than it is in parts of the Northeast or Colorado or different everything like that. So the reality is some of us might still count on weather a little too much. There's a reality to our business, and if you're in the HVAC business, that is somewhat cyclical, and it is somewhat based on weather help and help from God and whatever, as far as different types of things happen. But after I hung up from about my third call from a different part of the country today of people talking about how slow it is and there's just no calls and it's all hands on deck and what are we doing and different things like that. And so there's a fundamental truth that I want you to just think about today. And that is that this is short term. Now, that doesn't help pay the bills. That doesn't keep people busy. That doesn't challenge or change what might be going on, but it might keep your mindset right in the face of challenge. Because here's the thing. What if everything that was happening right now is happening for you? See, a lot of our perspective is everything that's happening right now is happening to me, right? So it's either happening to you or it's happening for you. Now, we've got clients from big to small and everything in between. And we have this fallacy belief that, the bigger the company is, the more secure it is, the easier it is for cash flow, the different types of things like that. And the reality is, our clients that do, tens and over $100 million a year, they have a pullback a little bit. And that little pullback that you feel a little bit in a $2-3 million company, now you scale that out 10 times, 20 times, 30 times of what that feels like. Now, that being said, it's all about process. It's all about you as the leader. So I'm not here to give you some magic pill today, a magic answer, the secret, as so many people tout and talk about in our industry. It's kind of comical that there's so many, there's 1,000 books written on secrets right now on Amazon.com. Not sure it's a secret if everybody knows about it. But that being said, here's what I do know. All you can do is all you can do, right? So what we want to make sure, though, is that you keep your head right. Your staff gets challenged. They watch the news. They pay attention. The sky's falling. The president's killing the economy. We're building a wall that's going to stop everything. Whatever all the belief system is, whatever the challenge, might be. Many of us are used to having a little bit of a challenging February. And then you throw an election year in, you throw a tough weather month in, and really big things begin to challenge yourself, right? And so you got to keep your mind right because this will pass. Remember, I talked about the fact that I got the opportunity to spend some time with John Paul DeJoria several months back at one of the events that I attended, and he was speaking and just an unbelievable guy. He's the guy that started Paul Mitchell out of the trunk of his car and was homeless twice while he was trying to build that company. And then he went on to build Patron and a multi-billion-dollar guy as far as his own net worth. And here's what he said, and here's what I want you to think about wherever you're at. If you're challenged making payroll, you're challenged with call count, you're challenged with whatever might be taking place, because some of you are also challenged. Talk to somebody in Silicon Valley today that's just hammered in calls and can't even keep up. So depending on where you're at, in the end, everything's going to be okay, is what John Paul said. And if it's not okay, then it's not the end. And I'm not here to offer you some motivation today, some perspective that's going to change your mindset or anything like that. But I'm here to have you do this with me. Just do this for me for a moment. Just take a deep breath. All the way in. Let it out, man. Take a little pressure off yourself. That doesn't pay the bills. That doesn't take care of vendors. That doesn't help with a cash flow challenge or a situation. But my gosh, it can change your physiology. Get up, go for a walk, go for a run, go to the gym, go sweat, get in the spa, do something to keep your mind right. Because what happens is, you'll play over and over and over again the challenges that you've had. And guess what? You know, I had a conversation with one of our Titanium members last April that was having a challenge. And I challenged him and he said, man, I've been here before. I'll get out of this. And I said, okay, that's cool. And that's great. That means that you've had a path out. That means that you know that you can change the game. That means that you can beat this challenge that you have at the moment, which involved some embezzlement, which involved in some poor marketing decisions based on a director of marketing that he had and different things like that. But the question becomes, what do you need to do so you're not here again? When it comes to your marketing strategy, how focused are you? When it comes to the type of calls you want to run, how focused are you? When it comes to who you are as a company, how focused are you? When it comes to who you've been in the past compared to where you are today and where you may be going in the future, how focused are you? What got you here won't get you there. This could be a small blip. It could be a challenge. There's a reason a lot of companies have lines of credit. There's a reason that there's certain weather shifts based on, especially if you're in the HVAC world. There's some of those types of things that are happening, and it's a reality, and I'm not here to minimize any of that. But the only thing you can do is what you can do. And the only thing you can do is ask better questions. Therefore, you get better answers. What are some of the questions you need to ask when you say, you know what? This doesn't feel good. I don't want to feel this next February. And it could be 80 degrees in Philadelphia next February, right? I'm getting ready to fly to the Northeast tomorrow morning to do some training. And it's like I'm looking at forecasts going, it's February. Normally I'm worried about flights getting canceled to go in there. But that's not the reality that's taking place right now. Therefore, we can't count on it. So I want you to really challenge yourself when it comes to this. I want you to really focus on what you can focus on, and that's taking care of this. It's taking care of this. It's protecting yourself. It's go get an exercise in. I thought that really challenging. Had a really bad neck issue for a while, and I've got slipped discs or bulging discs and different things from the MRI. Finally back to working with my personal trainer. It completely has changed my mindset again. Completely has helped me get right physically. Go do something physical. It's not going to change your bank account, but it might change your mindset, and your mindset can change your bank account. Keep your head right. We're here for you every step of the way. Until you talk again, on behalf of the entire Blue Collar Success Group team, have a better than fantastic day. Keep that mind right, and we'll talk to you very soon, my friend.